Hey everybody, it's Joey and Sa here, Mr. Joey's Corner. And a lot of people are calling the radio station, and we wanted to give you an update on what's going on. Hopefully this goes out to enough of you that maybe it'll alleviate some phone calls. How are you doing, Sa?
Hey, we're doing real good. We're doing real good. Aren't we supposed to be distancing here?
We are not socially distancing. And that's kind of what we're talking about. It is now June 1st, 2020, and we had another milestone pass yesterday, the end of May, and the end of Governor Lolo Molinga's
Fourth.
Well, it was the end of the third.
End of the fourth.
End of the fourth. Oh, end of the fourth
fifth.
declaration declaration of emergency, and now we're into the fifth.
The fifth amended declaration.
And now, unlike the other declarations, this one actually has some substantial changes. And I think it'd be a good time to just sort of run over those and talk about what they are. The most notable is that whereas businesses were restricted from operating from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. in general, now that has been opened up from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. So you got 16 hours a day.
Yes, stores open till 9, so you don't have to run out the door and make some excuse to leave work early because the stores close at 6, yeah?
That's assuming. I don't know. Maybe all the stores are just used to closing at 6 now, and maybe we can make some good assumption. This is the first day of the new declaration, and we can say that some of the stores are going to start opening later. We know that a lot of the village stores, we call them bush stores.
Yes. Well, even the larger businesses also, they've been closing at 6, so now there's no push to close at 6. People don't have to rush or bottleneck traffic to rush to the stores before they close. And the same thing for the bus drivers. Now you can catch the bus after 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but this is a big sticking point. The problem with the whole this latest declaration, at least I view it as a problem, is that buses and taxis are required to adhere to these hours, but they're also still required to only operate at half capacity.
Right, so you can only carry half the amount of people in your taxi or on your buses.
So that means one person in a taxi.
Yeah, okay, seeing how we're violating this already, that's fine. I made 2 one person. But the bus is not so much, but at least there's a possibility of a bus after 6 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's a slight improvement, but only slight. A lot of businesses are really reliant on, if you live way out in the middle of nowhere, I say nowhere, if you live in one of our beautiful outer villages, you like that? Reframe that. If you live in one of our beautiful outer villages and you want to come shop at one of our stores, you couldn't, the fact that the buses and the taxis were restricted and limited was really making it hard for you to do that. And as a result, a lot of the stores were, not only are you not getting the things you want, the stores are suffering from really reduced sales. And that's hard for them. Yeah.
It is, but there are a lot of stores too who have been really good about distancing. They have their floors marked.
Yeah. But if you can't get to the store because the bus driver only is allowed to take half his load, then that doesn't really matter how all this distancing. Let's talk about public gatherings. The new resolution talks about we can now have larger community gatherings up to 150 people. That includes church.
Yay! Finally.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have been waiting for that.
Yeah. And then we also have have more information about schools. Even though you can have gatherings up to 150, something that doesn't totally jibe with that was that schools are to remain closed for another 30 days. This makes it really hard to get a summer school program going. So, I mean, I'm not totally into that.
No, we haven't heard anything about summer schools or DOE's plans for summer schools or any of the other schools or private schools for that matter.
Well, I mean, ASCC wanted to put on a GED course. I know they're working on that. I know at least 3 of the private schools really want to put together a summer program, and this gets in the way of that. Yeah.
And maybe there's probably some curtailed graduation, post-graduation celebrations.
Yep. Oh, and a lot of people had questions. Bingo. No bingo.
Well, bingo is not exactly an essential gathering or service.
It's
okay,
not.
in my opinion.
It's not an essential service, but it's like if people want to bingo, that's their right to bingo, assuming they're doing it within the regular confines of the law.
The library should be open.
If the borders are closed, the businesses should be open, and our rights should not be infringed upon. If people feel concerned and want to stay home, they should do that. But if people want to go out and shop after hours, they should be able to do that too.
Well, they can now.
If a store owner there's some 24-hour stores. I used to like to go in there at midnight because there's nobody around.
That's right.
You go get some ice cream for the kids that are staying up late with their sleepover, and then everybody has their ice cream and they go to bed. Can't do that now. But hey, so that's the general gist of what's happening with our 5th amended emergency declaration. Was there any other parts that we missed?
No, that's pretty much it. I like it that there's no more stress of rushing to the store before 6 o'clock.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. The 6 o'clock rush will not be missed. Obviously, people are going to be very happy to be able to go to church, although I wonder about how they're going to handle some of the big churches, because the governor and the declaration does make a point of saying that people that violate the 150 cap are subject to a Class A misdemeanor or whatever.
They're going to be shut down?
I don't know if that's going to be shut down, but there's going to be civil penalties, right?
Oh, that'll be an interesting
backlog. How fast can you count to 150? Yeah. So it'd be like, okay, these 20 go in for communion and these 20 come in from the other side for communion.
Well, I'm sure they'll figure it out. People have been so that they're actually looking for a nice, relaxed change.
Yeah.
We can get out and go to church and do a few other things now that we weren't able to do. And there's some places who are a little more relaxed now. Nobody's standing at the door with a disinfectant and Clorox wipes.
Yeah. Maybe we'll be able to actually buy some disinfectant and Clorox wipes.
Ah, yeah.
That's something. Look at this. It's like gold, people. It's like I got this much left in it. Yeah. I've been saving it.
No more hoarding hand cleaner.
Yeah, I've been stretching this since February. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Look, we plan on doing some more talk, and if you want to ask questions or if you have things that you want us to address, we'll do some more talk soon. In the meantime, you can send me an email at joey@southseasbroadcasting.com. We'll make it fancier next time. And let us know what you think and what you'd like to talk about. If you got questions about the amended declaration, we want to hear about those. Everybody's got an opinion about what should be done, how it should be done. I think we're all extremely grateful at what has been done so far in terms of keeping the COVID-19 away from American Samoa. That's a great job by everybody. And because we're in such a great position, we're able to express these opinions. And
Absolutely.
That's a good thing.
I just one short thing. One small thing. Be nice to your local police officer. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, and I'm pretty sure they're respectful. If not, I'm sure you'll let their superiors know. But they're doing their job too. So thank you for being patient.
Yeah. Till next time, it's Joey and Saf. Till far so forth.